I met him during my second year of university. It was a cold September morning, and I was late for class. I spilled coffee on my notes and cursed under my breath as I bent down to clean it. That's when he appeared, offering me tissues, with a calm smile and a slight accent. His name was Luca. He said he had just transferred from another city, had no friends here yet, and wasn't used to the chaos of a big campus. We walked together that morning, and from that moment on, we never really stopped. He was quiet, kind of bit of a mystery. He never spoke much about his past. One day, I asked about his family. He paused, looked away, then said, "They died when I was 10. Car crash. I've been on my own since." He said it like it was just a fact. No drama, no emotion, just part of a story. I told him I was sorry. He nodded and changed the subject. I never asked again. Over the next year, Luca became my person. We studied together, cooked late-night pasta in my tiny dorm kitchen, and laughed at dumb sitcoms until 2 a.m. He never forgot my birthday, always knew when something was wrong, and somehow always had exactly the right words. But I noticed little things. He never let me visit his apartment. He never talked about childhood memories. He had no social media. He said he valued privacy. And after what he'd gone through, who was I to question that? Then came the school charity event. We were volunteering, sorting food donations, when one of the staff members, an older woman, walked in. Her eyes landed on Luca and widened. She walked right up to him and said, "Ben." Luca's face went pale. He shook his head. "Sorry, you're mistaken." But she insisted. "No, you look just like him. Ben Foster. I taught him in 6th grade. You could be his twin." Luca laughed it off. "I get that a lot." But he wouldn't meet my eyes. That night, curiosity got the better of me. I Googled Ben Foster, missing or dead, car crash, 10 years old. Nothing came up, but something about the name stuck with me. So I searched Ben Foster plus school plus art club. I remembered Luca once mentioned he loved drawing as a kid. That's when I saw it. A Facebook page. Class of 2016, small town middle school. Photos of a kid with soft brown eyes and a familiar crooked smile. Ben Foster. A birthday post from a family member 2 months ago. "Happy 22nd birthday to our brilliant son. We love you always." I stared at the screen. The world shifted. I clicked through more photos. Ben at graduation. Ben with his parents. Ben hiking with friends. Ben with a golden retriever. Ben alive. Happy. With a family. I compared it to the Luca I knew. Same birthmark under the left eye. Same chipped tooth. It was him. I confronted him the next day. He didn't deny it. He didn't even try. He just sat down and said, "I'm not who you think I am." His real name was Ben Foster. His family was alive. His life was fine. But 2 years ago, after an argument with his parents about college, about expectations, about who he should become, he left. Cut contact. Changed his name. Moved to a different city. "I wanted to disappear," he said. "I wanted to be someone new. And I didn't think anyone would care if I said I was alone." He told me he started using the name Luca because it felt freer. Like a blank page. I was stunned. Why lie? Why build this whole story? He looked at me, eyes raw. "Because when I met you, I didn't think I deserved you. And I thought if you knew the real me, the selfish kid who abandoned his parents, you'd leave." My voice cracked. "So instead, you pretended to be an orphan?" "I didn't pretend to get sympathy. I just didn't want to go back." It hurt. Not just the lie, but the fact that every moment we shared, every truth I thought we built, was sitting on top of a lie. He tried to explain. To say he didn't expect to fall in love. That he thought he'd leave before it mattered. But it did matter. And now everything felt contaminated. I walked away that night. Blocked his number. Avoided our usual spots. But the story didn't end there. A month later, I got a letter. No return address. No fancy words. Just a few pages of him telling the truth, his truth. About who he was. What he ran from. What he found in me. And how he was finally trying to go home and fix things. "I'm not asking for forgiveness," the last line read. "I'm just hoping you know the feelings were real. Even if the name wasn't. I don't know where he is now. Maybe back with his family. Maybe still figuring himself out. But sometimes, I still hear his voice in my head when I walk through that bookstore. Still remember how he always tied his left shoe tighter than his right. Still think about the version of him that loved me honestly, even if it was from behind a lie. So I ask you, he said he was an orphan. Then I saw his photo online. Was he a liar? Or just someone trying to start over the wrong way?